Hello everyone, EB the Original Master here, and welcome to my first video game of 2019. Today I'll be reviewing Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. So this is my third Mario Party review on the channel, first being Mario Party 10 for the Wii U, and Mario Party 9 for the Nintendo Wii. So Super Mario Party was released on October 5th, 2018 for the Switch, and is supposed to be a callback to classic Mario Party, meaning characters will walk individually on the board, they'll collect coins, and they'll earn stars if they pay amount of coins, and they'll all play mini games after the fourth player has walked around the board. So when you boot up Super Mario Party onto your Switch, the game will then axes how many players will be playing and the number of Nintendo Switch consoles there are in the room. So that's what you do first, and then afterwards, the game will then go to this opening cinematic, which is very similar to the cinematic in Mario Party 1, where all of the characters are talking about who will become the superstar. And it's actually a nice callback to Mario Party 1, and many people will be excited from that, and will get lots of nostalgia from the first Mario Party game. Then Bowser and his minions shows up, and then they agree that they'll participate so they could be the superstar as well. So yes, Bowser and his minions comes up, which is actually a completely different turn to Mario Party because we've never seen Bowser actually becoming this way in Mario Party because he's usually the antagonist in the Mario Party series, but this time he's gonna team up with Mario and his friends to battle it out with them for them to become the superstar. So Toad, Toadette, and Kamek are all the hosts in this game, and they will pick out who will become the superstar in this game. So that's the opening cinematic for Super Mario Party, and now we can talk about some of the modes that are in this game. So there's a Mario Party mode, which has players playing through the four boards that the game contains, which is Womp's Domino Ruins, King Bob-omb's Powder Keg Mine, Mega Fruit Paradise, and Kamek's Tentangling Tower. Apologies if I mispronounce it, but I honestly just don't care. So those are the four boards in Super Mario Party. Yes, this game has four boards. Many people were complaining about that, but to be honest here, I really didn't care that much about the number of boards in the game. The reason why I was excited for this game is because that it was going back to classic Mario Party, and it looked really fun, and that was basically the reason why I decided to get this game. So each of the boards have spaces that you land on, similar to the spaces in Mario Parties 1 through 8 or DS and those games. Blue spaces rewards you 3 coins. Red spaces will take away 3 coins. Toadette will give you a star if you have 10 coins instead of the traditional 20 coins like it was in the older Mario Parties. In fact, the characters in the game have their own specific dice blocks. So, for example, if you have Mario and you go to his specific character dice block, you'll roll either like a 1, a 5, a 4, because he's average, while Luigi's dice block has like -3 coins, and if you roll that, you'll lose 3 of your coins. If you're playing as him, or if you have him as a CPU, he'll lose 3 of his coins. And Bowser, he's most likely will have the biggest number because he can roll up to 10. So each character has their own specific dice blocks, which adds a little flavor to the Mario Party formula. Returning from Mario Party Star Rush are the allies. So if you land on an ally space, you can allow to have a partner with you or an ally, which will spice things up around the board. And if you roll a number, your ally will get to roll another dice, which will add another number to your total for you to move even more further throughout the board. You can earn an ally by standing on the ally space, or you can get the buddy phone, which is an item. So the ally space allows you to choose an ally from a roulette, and the buddy phone will just drop you off a random ally. So each board has their own specific events that will happen if you land on the special event spaces. For example, Womp's Domino's Ruins event will have a giant boulder rolling down, which will cause the players to run, and they will end up losing half of their progress if they were going forwards. And King Bob-omb's Powder Keg Mine, if you land on a special event space, a timer will go down, and if it will go to 0, King Bob-omb will explode, and you'll lose coins, so you don't want that to happen. In Mega Fruit Palace, there's a giant blooper that will come out of the waters that will send you back to the start of the board, which has been done in many Mario Party games, such as Goomba's Booty Boardwalk from Mario Party 8. And there's a K-Mix board, the Tentazzling Tower, which will have a Chain Chomp, which will unleash from its cage, it will pin you to a wall, and you'll lose coins from that. So those are the many events that will happen in each of the boards in Super Mario Party. So the next mode in Super Mario Party is the Sound Stage, which allows you to play rhythm-based minigames. And the rhythm-based minigames could be lots of fun if you enjoy them, of course. These minigames consist of Time to Shine, which is a minigame where a player on stage will strike a dance pose. The characters in the foreground will have to copy that pose to earn points. And what I love about this minigame is that there are these panels in the background, and if you strike the pose at the perfect timing, the characters who have mimicked that pose will appear on the panels in the background, and it actually looks pretty cool, and I actually do love the attention to details that they did when they were designing this minigame. So another rhythm-based minigame is called Pep Rally, which is a minigame where you have to flip up these panels of the Mario characters on them and beat with the rhythm, and you'll earn points if you do it correctly. And it's pretty cool. And there's another minigame where you have to like bash these Monty Moles with these hammers, and if you play as Monty Mole, he doesn't look happy because he's bashing his own kind, which is pretty hilarious and nice attention to details. So those are just examples of minigames in the soundstage mode. And no, I haven't played the soundstage mode yet because I'm currently still doing the main board plays of this game. But when I do get to the soundstage mode, I will find these minigames enjoyable. So moving on to the partner party. So this mode is very similar to Mario Party, but instead you have a second player with you as a team. So similar to Mario Party, in Partner Party, this is where Super Mario Party takes a page out of Mario Party Star Rush's book, where they use the grid system. You have to pick a space in a grid-like fashion to see how many spaces you'll move if you're far away from the star or not. So that's basically what the Partner Party mode is, and you'll be playing lots and lots of team-based minigames, and if you shake the Joy-Con at the end of the minigame, you'll have to do like a high five to earn coins. And that's the little running gag of this game. It's actually a compliment for you to earn more coins if you do the little high five thing, which I don't find that annoying because I do want some more coins, and that's the way how it is. It does get annoying at times, but it really isn't that annoying. Like, you can just get over it if you find it annoying. So the next mode in Super Mario Party is River Survival Mode, which have players going down a raft on the riverside, where they have to play team-based minigames if they pop a balloon. So I haven't played this mode yet, again, but when I do, I might have an enjoyment from this. So yeah, that's another mode in Super Mario Party. Some examples of team-based minigames is Sort of Fun, which are these colored balls that you'll have to put in its correct rack under a time limit. So that's actually a pretty interesting looking minigame. And there's another team-based minigame where you have to carry a bomb to a cannon, and each of your teammate will have to carry it through different pathways, and some of them may look different from the others, so you have to be careful in that one. And yes, that's pretty much River Survival Mode. So another mode in this game is the Challenge Road, which is basically the minigame island of Super Mario Party. So in Challenge Road, you have to go on a solo mission clearing as many minigames under a specific objective. One objective may contain you must beat this minigame under 30 seconds, or you must come in first place. So those are just examples of scenarios that you'll encounter under the Challenge Road, which I have yet to play. The reason why I'm reviewing this game and not playing through all the modes is because that I want to have a video game review out for this year, and I've decided to do Super Mario Party. So when I do go back to this game and play those modes, I will have to be on the lookout for those objectives if I get to the hang of it. So that's the reason why I'm reviewing Super Mario Party without playing the other modes yet. So that's basically all the Challenge Road is you playing through minigames under a solo mission, meaning you're playing by yourself, and you'll have to complete certain objectives, which is pretty fun if you're into that kind of stuff. So the last modes that I want to discuss are the minigames and the Toad's Rec Room. So the minigame mode will consist of stuff like free play, where you play through any of the minigames. There's Shell Shock Deluxe, which is a minigame in Toad's Rec Room, where it's basically a remake of Shell Shock, I think from Mario Party 2, where you're in a shell tank and you have to fire shells at your opponents under a time limit. And there's also stickers you can purchase under the Toad's Rec Room. And there's Square Off, which is a mode in the minigame mode, which is basically their version of the Tic Tac Drop or the Tile Drop minigame from Mario Party 8. I think that's what that minigame reminds me of, but yes, that's just what it reminds me of, basically. So the last mode is the Mario-a-thon, which is both the local version and the online version, where you play through series of minigames with your opponents, and you'll win those minigames based off of points. So if you win those minigames, you'll earn a point, and if you win all of those minigames in a certain turns of numbers of rounds, you'll win the Mario-thon. So that's basically what Mario-thon is. It's basically a minigame compilation where you pick the number of rounds you want, and you'll play through those series of minigames. And if you win all those minigames, you'll earn lots of points and you'll win. So that's basically what Mario-thon is. It's basically those minigame compilation things. And yeah, that's basically all Super Mario Party has to offer. Now let's go ahead and talk about 100% completion of Super Mario Party. So this game has gems. There are 5 gems for each of the 5 modes in Super Mario Party. You'll earn a gem if you clear all the boards in the Mario Party mode. You'll earn a gem if you play through the sound stage. You'll earn a gem if you play through the river survival mode, etc, etc, etc. And there's also unlockable characters in the game, such as Donkey Kong, Pom Pom, Diddy Kong. They're unlockable if you do certain tasks throughout your adventures in Super Mario Party. So that's basically all I want to talk about for Super Mario Party. I know I didn't talk about much about the game, but I only gave out the information that I wanted to point out for this game. So overall, my first experience with this game, it was actually pretty fun. I actually did like this game. Super Mario Party is actually a great step up to the reboot of Mario Party. And one thing that I honestly don't get is that people are comparing Super Mario Party to the other Mario Party games. And I'm like, just because Super Mario Party is trying to go back to the classic Mario Party routes, it doesn't mean it has to be 100% accurate to those games. So don't try to compare Super Mario Party to other entries because they're different. They're not supposed to be the same. That's what makes the Mario Party games unique, is because that even though Super Mario Party is returning back to the formula of Mario Party, doesn't mean it's going to be 100% accurate to the older games, because it's trying to be its own thing, and that's what makes Mario Party games unique and interesting. It doesn't have to be as fast as the older games. It's because it's trying to be its own thing, and that's what people need to understand about this reboot, or the returning to the Mario Party's formula back to its roots. So my rating for Super Mario Party will be an 8.5 out of 10. Not a 9, because it is a good game, but I do wish there was a little bit more stuff into it. But as of now, this game just gets a 8.5. It gets a low good, not a high good, but a low good. Do have some great things about it, but maybe a little bit of more stuff, then the game will probably get a 9 for me. So yeah, that's my rating for Super Mario Party. Thank you guys for watching. If this review was a little bit off, I apologize. I tried the best I could. And yes, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with more video game reviews. Peace. Hey guys, Eevee the Original Master here. I made a small mistake in this review stating that I've said this was my 3rd Mario Party review. This is actually my 4th one, because I did review Mario Party Star Rush back in December of 2016, so huge apologies for that. This is my 4th Mario Party review, not the 3rd one. And regarding to controls of this game, how you play the game requires you to take out your Joy-Cons, and you have to play either on tabletop or TV mode. So yeah, those are just basic controls of this game. I didn't mention that earlier in the review, but I'm just here to let you guys know that you can only play this game with the Joy-Cons, not the Pro Controller, not on handheld, only on tabletop and TV. Okay? Good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.